Okay, cool. Let me ask you all a question. Buy the dip in Algorand. Should you do it? If you do, just understand you don't want to hold it too long because we can all see what the trend in Algorand has been. So if you're trying to come in and buy the dip, and let's say that you began buying the dip in Algorand when the market was trading around $2, and you continue to buy the dip every time the market in Algorand dip, you're definitely sitting in a negative position, which is why you don't want to do that. If you're going to buy the dip, then you need to understand you need to have an exit too. So when the market do run back up to higher prices, you know when you need to jump off the ship, because overall there's holes in this ship of Algorand that is making the price sink. So if you do see a moment in time to where you want to buy the dip, you need to know when you wanted to get out. So let's say that you bought the dip back here in the beginning of the year. You should have known, okay, cool. Let me get out the market around 30 cents. I bought it around 16 cents, doubled my money, and I'm jumping out at around 30. Because now, as you can tell, Algorand is no longer trading either one of these two prices, right? Here it is, trading at a dime. You have to understand, if you're going to buy these dips that so many YouTubers talking about you need to do, they also need to tell you when you need to leave the market too then, with your profit. Just don't tell us to come in and buy the dip and not tell us when we should leave. That's one thing that they forget to do, is they don't ever tell you, you might want to let this market go at such and such price. So let's talk about it right now. In Algorand, because we did a price prediction into the market in Algorand, I would say ever since the September the 4th, you guys can see it's right here. And we've been planning weakness into the market in Algorand. We got a couple of lines there that we wanted to see buyers hold price. And initially they've done a pretty good job, right? But then September the 10th, and even on yesterday's trading, price action, the market in Algorand broke this area of support, which kind of lends us to think that, yeah, those buyers are getting tired. Yeah, they're running out of money. And when people run out of money, the market goes to the next level, the next price, to induce more people to come in and buy. This is what we're currently seeing into the market in Algorand. So let's go ahead and get rid of this line there. And what we're going to do is we're going to extend this line there. And the buyers are currently hitting the market in Algorand right now. Okay, so you guys can see it on this 15-minute bar where the market is currently getting the strength, where it's currently getting the demand, which is great. It's fantastic. But it needs to be maintained. Take a look at this on the 330-minute chart. You guys can see it. This move to the downside is now trying to recover some of those losses, or the move lower to try to regain some ground back up here to this area of support, which is a good thing. I'm not seeing too much in terms of like a drastic move in Algorand. I just don't see it. But I also don't see a massive amount of strength coming into the market either. You can even see it right now on the hourly chart that this area right here is where the sellers currently reside. Just like the high that came in on this 1 hour price bar, excuse me, right here, you're getting the same thing now with a decent amount of volume. So this tells you that this is where sellers currently sit, and the market won't go higher until it takes these sellers out the way. Here's Algorand on the 2-day chart. On the daily, I like it so far, but only to the point to say, okay, cool. We're just going to simply continue to look for the market in Algorand to consolidate. That's what it looked like it wants to do. 2-day time frame in Algorand, you guys can see it there as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get rid of this price prediction here and just let the market trade. I don't think that the price is on any trajectory higher yet. If anything, we're going to continue to see the market run down in this trend that we've been in ever since, November 2021. Okay, nobody's participating in these markets. Once price gets relatively cheap, once the market really consumes and accumulates all of these Algorand, whoever is trying to do it, then the market will start the next bull run. Okay, once all of the supply, once all of the stockpile is out of the market and it's in certain people's hands, once you restrict that, then the market has no other choice but to go up, because the market no longer has the supply. When the supply is gone and people want this supply, they're willing to pay a higher price for it. So that's currently what's going on into the market in these cryptocurrencies. Right. So like I said, I'm going to give it this price prediction here. If we were to get out the market now in Algorand, if you guys didn't get out on the low of yesterday, we'll still be up around 1.82%. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simply extend these lines because we're going to use this as a reference point. Like I said, I'm really seeing the market in Algorand trying to consolidate in this range. Now, if you know how to scalp, you can actually participate in that because you know you're not going to hold these plays long, but we don't cover these charts like that. Okay. So go ahead and give me your thoughts. I'm finished. Not going to waste your time. Let me know what you guys think about Algorand. When do you think the market is going to begin a different trend of not going down to one of going higher? Hit that like button, and also subscribe. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.